In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a custom autofilter for Excel. So we're going to go over to our 09 Vet Clinic Patients file. It's one we've been working on in multiple videos. I am on the patient list worksheet. And if you're in my class, you need to look closely at instructions 1 through 3 on this. Make sure, so you're going to put a new column in. So I added a new column since the last video. This one's called hepatitis inoculation. And then we added some dates for different pets here. So each pet either has a date in there or no date. We also had to select our column, and we had to go to data validation, make sure we cleared any validation that was left in there from the previous column E, that column F used to be there. Okay. Now, after we've put our dates in and gone through step 3 or 4, we want to select the patient range. You should already have patient range set up in your file. So click Patients, and this should automatically select your information, and you've added a column, and it includes that column in the range. And so now we're going to go to the Data tab, and we're going to click on the Filter button, and we're going to have our filters, our little drop down menus, our arrows for each column up here, and we're going to click the down arrow beside hepatitis inoculation. So click there, and we're going to click data filters here, and we're going to go to custom filter, which is at the bottom of this list. So now we get to set up our own filter. So in the first list box, just below hepatitis inoculation, choose is before. So we're going to try to filter these things so that we either see or we don't see certain dates. So then we're going to click the OR button. And the instructions say, if you're following along the instructions, it says to click the OR button, but then it gives you a illustration of the box, and they have the AND button clicked, but it is the OR button. So in the second list, we want to click equals. We're going to leave this one blank, is before, and in here, up here, forgot to do it while I was there, but we're going to enter 1/1/2016. So we're trying to filter show rows where the date is before 1/1/16. So maybe we had to re-inoculate pets that they got their shot or their inoculation before 1/1/2016. So 2015 and prior, these pets are going to have to be re-inoculated. Who knows what we're using this data for, but this is how we're setting it up. So we're going to click OK. So now, once we clicked OK, Excel is going to filter these out. So we're not seeing any inoculations that are in 2016 or later. So everything is 2015 or earlier or has no data in the cell. So we're going to click the filter button beside the hepatitis inoculation. In the menu, point to date filters. We're going to click custom. So now we're going to click this empty box. We're going to click OK. So now the only things we're going to see, so before we made an assumption, or we want to see the ones that have either we don't have a date for the inoculation or they're before 2016. Now we've gone back and we've modified our custom filter, and now we only want to show the ones with the date. We don't want to show the ones that are blank, only the ones with the date before 2016. And then we're going to click here and we're going to click clear filters, and now all of our data should come back. We're going to save this, and that's how you set up custom filters